leadership.
That leadership is now much more about empowering people than exerting power over them. And I think it's about lighting a fire in people rather than under them.
The extent to which information is distributed throughout an organisation, and a leader's job is to find it, whereas probably when I started, most of the information leaders needed was at the top of the company.
So I think that we have gone through an era where the mechanics of leadership, if you like, the way in which you lead people was the kind of fascination. I think we're now moving to an era whereby people want to know what the motivations for leaders are, what's actually driving them, what's their real purpose.
In this volatile environment we're in, real volatile macro environment, every big company leader needs to think like an entrepreneur. So having that sense of leanness, scrappiness, imagination, caring a lot about the culture and the people, and having a real will to get things done, be clear about what your purpose is.
The more you share, the more people see you as a thought leader, as a leader generally.
But I think then for leaders themselves, I've seen that now, as a leader of a company, the requirement for robustness, for being very clear about what the vision and the purpose of an organisation is, and then communicating that and talking about that within your organisation is more important now than it's ever been before.
As we move from a really hierarchical world to a really much more networked world, I think more people are going to have to lead, and I think the single biggest change is that organisations are going to have to change how they're structured and how they operate so that more people inside organisations can lead.
I think technology's massively changed leadership in that technology's become pervasive across a huge number of disciplines, and I think a really big change for leaders is that you really need to understand technology now, because it's a huge driver of differentiation for many parts of a business, be that marketing, be that a supply chain, be that a commercial function. That's made a massive change for the breadth of skills that leaders need to have.
When I started in business, it appeared that leaders had all the answers and they led from the front. What's increasingly clear and important for leaders now is that nobody has all the answers. The world is changing so fast. Technology is changing the way we communicate, we connect. Consumers are becoming much more demanding. Employees are becoming more demanding. And hence, actually, the role of the leader is much more about asking great questions than actually having all the answers.
Leaders are more self-aware now, and the really good leaders are the ones that really look after themselves and understand how they work, and then they start developing other people within that.